everybody! Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks! It's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong. I still can't believe that we're in Master 3-star now. Oh my god, this is unreal. This is genuinely unreal. I mean, it feels like only days ago were we stuck in the doldrums of, maybe we'll never experience joy ever again. Maybe I'm never gonna promote out of this elo. But hey, we're in Master 3-star now, and now we start the slow but meticulous but worthwhile climb to Saint 1-star. Folks, we're going into the Jade Room today, and as we load in, let me just say this. If you've been enjoying the genre, make sure to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. PWXKN writes, watching your videos got me hooked on Mahjong after one of my online friends begged me to learn how to play, but we never had enough people around to play a full 4-person game. I recently moved to a new city where my only friends were my coworkers, and I turned into a bit of a miserable shut-in for a while, and I kind of resented living here. But I found out last month that there's a Riichi Mahjong club that meets weekly at a nice cafe not too far from my house. Thanks to that, I've started making some new friends. Pausing for the Discord. Thanks to that, I've been starting to make some new friends, and they've been showing me around the city, and I've been learning to like my circumstances a lot more. So thank you for your videos. At least to me, they are more than just a bit of daily... Pausing for this effect. Pausing, just a little bit of pause, a little bit of chibli, a little bit... At least... to me, they are more than just a bit of daily entertainment. You are the reason I don't hate where I live anymore. Honestly, that is so nice. Thank you so much for sharing that. That is like genuinely so moving and so nice. I'm really glad that you were able to find a local Riichi Mahjong club. That's right! Hot local single Riichi Mahjong clubs in your area, folks. If you are curious, like, please Google Riichi Mahjong and the name of the nearest city that you live in, or if you're just in that city, because there's definitely, there's definitely Mahjong clubs out there. Now, whether or not they play the dark art of Riichi Mahjong, that's to be, you know, that's a different situation. That's a different category. But, yeah, more than likely there is going to be a Mahjong club, hopefully somewhere close to you, or like the closest major city that you might live near. Thank you so much for sharing that. That genuinely meant a lot to me, and like that's the whole point of this thing. It's like, don't get me wrong, it's fun to do some silly yapping while clicking and clacking on the tiles. Hang on, I mean, this goes hard here. I mean, whatever we draw into, I'm really happy. I'd love to draw into another Dora tile. That would kind of go oingo boingo, but Riichi Pinfu Red 5, you know, in East 1, bright and early in the Hanshan or South game, I'm not opposed to that. Definitely not opposed to that. So I'm going to slam the like and subscribe button here no matter what. I mean, that's also really good. Oh, I'm greedy today. Wow. All right, well, here we go. In for a penny, in for a pound. Oh, no. Okay, well, this is a bad idea. Oh, this is such a bad idea. This is such a bad idea. I'm waiting on the 5 and the 8 of characters here. And the 8 of characters is, you know, Furriton to me. I'm already in Zuzzy Furriton jail, so this is not a good this is not a good series of discards. But you know what? Might still all come out in the wash. It might still be okay. I might be able to get bailed out on the backs of the American taxpayer by drawing into a 5 of circles. There's an idea that would be nice. Thank you so much for sharing that. I also want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. Link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch of other goodies, including our Riichi Mahjong strategy documents that were written by yours truly. Here we go. Single tile Yorking it for the 5 of circles, basically. Thank you to all the patrons. It allows me to keep doing what I'm doing. It's so generous, and they give me the biggest slice of the pie there, which I really appreciate. So thank you, thank you. Folks, it's a great day to be playing Mahjong. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? Oh, doing a lot better now. Am I slamming? Oh, I'm slamming. Like a teenager trying to win an argument, I'm slamming this door. I mean, the door is implied. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, good joke. Don't let the haters in your mind get to you, Yusong. You got this. How am I doing outside of the game? Thank you so much for asking. Nobody ever asks around these parts. I make all these videos, and they only want me to talk about Riichi Mahjong strategy. No one cares about the clown behind the red nose and the car in which me and 13 of my colleagues get out of. I'm doing okay outside of the game. Thank you so much for asking. We almost had a 3-4-5 mixed triple sequence, but I'm not gonna cry over spilled Sanshoku. You know what I mean? I think we're doing okay. I've been crying a lot. The thing that I wanted to talk about this video, and we're, I mean, it's luckily like good crying, not bad crying. I've been crying a lot. Yesterday night, I watched Jury Duty Season 2. For those of you who don't know, Jury Duty, holy frick. I mean, I can't believe this. Riichi Red 5 Sumo, at the least. Oh, show me one Oradora, because I've been a good boy. I don't deserve the Oradora. I've been nothing but evil. Okay, that's huge. Goes to show you that you can still make some mistakes and bounce back and still win a hand. Now, was that deserved? Heck no, absolutely not. But sometimes God is gonna give you some unfair lemons, and so we gotta make some unfair lemonade. Left Lord, a little bit of a tsundere vibe. You're getting muted. I'm sorry, I can't have that in my brain right now. I already have a hard time focusing. For those of you who don't know, Jury Duty is a show where season 1, they took a regular guy who is not an actor, like a regular human being who thought they actually had jury duty, and then everyone else, the judge, the witnesses, the other jury members, were all actors. And so it was kind of like this hidden camera show about like the one guy, and like there were a lot of comedy writers on it, so they would write these really funny scenarios, but it was also like up to the actors to improvise for basically like 12 hours a day. Kind of nuts. I watched season 2 where they take a regular guy and he thinks he's just temping for a hot sauce company, but they take him on this company retreat. Hijinks ensue. Folks, I was ugly crying. I started watching the show while eating dinner, and what made me cry is like like when people choose good instead of like the easy way out, or when people just choose to care about other human beings when it really benefits them 0%. It genuinely made me cry so much. And then the last episode, I started watching it over dinner, and then I like took it on my phone, and then I like, you know, well, I don't know what I'm telling you, but I was watching like in the shower. I was just full on ugly crying in the shower towards the finale. I don't want to spoil it at all, but like, it really reaffirms your faith in humanity. And I know it's only one person. It's one like really cool person that they you know, hit the jackpot with again, and they were really down to roll with the punches and really were nice to everyone on the show, even though they thought that they were real people when in reality they were actors. I was just straight up ugly crying. It's a cool show. Morally, I'm like, I don't know if it's right to deceive someone for that long, like for other people's entertainments. Like I don't know if morally but it's still like, it's not done evilly, you know? I don't think it's done with like utmost premeditated like bad intentions. I don't think they're trying to exploit anyone or anything. It's just a really cool show, folks. I can't really describe it any more than that. 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence. Oh baby, what is it, my birthday? I know we could also get pure double sequence. Don't get me wrong, I'm a sicko. I'm kind of into that as well. Ooh, okay. I mean, this is a little freaky now. I think I have to give up on my meme dream. I know it was awesome, but I'm gonna discard the 6 and the 7 of bamboos. Why? We can't even accept the red 5. The red 5 is already gone. Okay, I deal in. It's the worst day of my life. That's fine. Pinfu 2 Dora? Oh my god. I mean, this is fine. I probably would have called Riichi. But had they called Riichi with this hand, I wouldn't have dealt in. So you know what? Game recognized game. We lose a mid-sized sedan of a hand to a crosslord. It's absolutely okay. Yeah, for those of you who've seen the show, I mean, I guess we could talk about it in the Discord with the spoiler tag, right? Like that's probably the most ethical way to do it. But in the finale, I mean, can I spoil it for a second? I'm gonna spoil it for a second. I gotta talk about it. It's not even that new of a show, and I hate when other people spoil. So I'm gonna talk to you about the finale of Jury Duty, and then I'm gonna count down, and then when I'm done with the spoilers, I'm gonna wave my hand. So if you wanna skip ahead, I respect the F out of that, okay? 3, 2, 1, here we go. Here's the spoilers. Basically, the guy needs to prevent like this fake business merger from going through, and everyone's gonna lose their jobs, and it's like up to him, and all of this is fake, of course, but like you know, he needs to convince the CEO to not sign this paperwork for this deal. And it made me ugly cry when he was like, hey, I need you to stop right now. I need to talk to you. And they're in the middle of this like business meeting. And so it's really tense. And he's like, I need to talk to you. I just need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. And then he says, father to father, I need to talk to you. Like he's really trying to like, you know, do whatever it takes to get him to stop signing this thing. That made me ugly cry. That genuinely made me, even just talking about it now makes me want to ugly cry. So, yeah, that was beautiful. I love that part of the show. All right, that's the end of the spoiler section. This is the end of the spoiler section. You can come back to the video now. Woo! It's a good show. I thoroughly enjoyed it. You can watch it on, it's an Amazon original, or, my friend Yu Dong told me that he watched it on Daily Motion for free, and I told Yu Dong, you shouldn't do that. You absolutely shouldn't do that, because it shouldn't even be on there in the first place. But Yu Dong, apparently he did that. I personally don't agree with it. I personally don't agree with it at all whatsoever, but if you're looking for a TV show to watch, that one's got the Yusong stamp of approval. So I was feeling really sentimental. I cried so much. But it was good. I genuinely love crying. Every time I cry, it's like some kind of, you know, relief. It's always a bit relieving. Three of circles is still, as one of them is gone. 3 of bamboo, none of them are gone. So now we're talking. You know what I mean? I can't help but notice that this hand is like Stinky Mode 9000. Anybody else agreeing that this is Stinky Mode 9000? Okay, a lot of the red 5s are gone. That's hilarious. And by that I mean, excuse me, 1 red 5 is gone, 2 of the Dora are gone. So I don't think anyone has like the biggest hand I've ever seen in my entire life. What I still call Riichi? Probably. Riichi all simples isn't terrible. We were never gonna get the 3 of bamboo, literally all being hoarded by Left Lord, and that's fine. Game recognized game. It's a very close point differential right now between everyone. So still anyone's game. We're still in the dang East round. So we have another dealer seat coming up in South too. Definitely looking forward to, I mean, hopefully winning a lot of big hands there. I'm gonna be real with you. Don't get me wrong. It is tempting, right? We have enough circle suit tiles that you could maybe tempt me into going for a half flush, but I like this 2-3 shape too much. I like this 6 of bamboo too much, you know? I don't know. There's something about the cut of your jib is speaking to me today. Today, I wanted to tell you this as well. Today, I was feeling so sentimental. I think it was because I was crying a lot yesterday that I literally... I promise this is real. I didn't just do this to tell you about it in the video, but I was like, I'm also like, it's not just the TV show. I've been thinking a lot about, I mean, just to be real with you, I've been thinking about a lot of like what do I want out of like dating and out of life, and then I cried watching Jury Duty, and so I was like feeling really sentimental today, and so I was like playing piano, literally not for YouTube, not for anyone, literally just for me. And to myself, I was just playing Fleetwood Mac's Landslide and singing it to my... It's the song that goes, times get older, children get older. I was just doing that alone in my room. It was good. It was good. It was necessary. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes people, they go to karaoke and it's like a nice, it's like an emotional release for people who go to karaoke. By the way, great hand. Riichi Pinfu, a chance at a pure double sequence, per chance to dream even. So got a lot of nice stuff cooking up right now. Dora's the white dragon. I'm going to be real with you. I hate the fact that no one's discarded the white dragon. Someone might have a pair or a triplet in their hand. Right, Lord, I'm looking at you. I can see myself pawning a silly little 2 of circles because the rest of my hand is brimming with value, so I'm a little bit scared here. If Right Lord ever finishes like a second set, we gotta be a little bit cautious of dealing into them. I don't want to lose this game in East 4. And not over it. I mean, if this was like red 5, you know, 55 Dora, 55 burgers, then maybe we could play with a little bit more reckless abandon, but I don't think that we should. Holy smokes. Okay. I see you. I could even chi now, right? A little all simples action. I don't really want a chi. I think that we get way more points if we go for Riichi, right? Could always get Oradora, could always get Sumo Ipatsu. But it would be nice. It would be nice. Not only to have Washington on your side, a little Hamilton, but just to like stop Right Lord from winning. Okay. White Dragon coming out. Little bit of a bummer for us. If we had known that no one is rocking with a pair of the white Deezys, I would have never cheated this. I'm just trying to defuse a bomb right now, but it turns out the only bomb was the fear inside my mind. So whatever. Well, hopefully we still get to win with this one-on hand, right? Like, I'm not gonna say no to that. Just stop a crosslord from winning a million times in the dealer scene. The thing about winning a one-on hand is that you're never that happy, right? It's just like, oh, this is all simples only. But you get to stop someone else from winning a 12,000 point hand. Because, you know, one of these bozos, they were going to call Riichi. They were maybe already hiding in Tenpai with a little Damiten Derek. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, you're going to make me do it. I mean, this hand is so bad. This hand is atrocious right now. I can't believe I just said that. Oh, regrettable. This hand is atrocious. Not atrocious. And I'm not the type of person that would say atrocious. But yeah, I am the type of person that would just play Fleetwood Max Landslide on piano. I was just singing it to myself, having a great time. I'm getting older too. Sometimes you just need a day where you're just like giga sentimental and just straight up in your feelings. And I was really proud of myself today because I was like, I mean, it's such a luxury, you know, privileged position to be at, yada yada yada. I don't mean yada 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 like it's not true, but yada 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 in the way that it's like, you know how you have to say these things on the internet so people are like, well, you don't deserve to feel sad, and you're like, okay, well, I'm talking to you. Like, you need to stop. Sometimes you just need a day where you're really in your feelings, and then I was really proud of myself because usually in these days, okay, this is now a half flush hand. Red 5 Dora. I know we have nothing else. But I'm not going 13 Orphans. We're already, we might still go for 13 Orphans. It really depends on what we draw. But I'm never cutting Red 5 Dora. Like, that's really sad. So just draw me into some more, oh my god, look at the state of this hand. This is not good whatsoever. Right, Lord? Okay, they got 3 completed sets. It's scary. It's Red Dragon, all triplets maybe. So a little bit spooky. If they're going all triplets, originally I did think that the 9 of bamboos were gonna be safe tiles, but now I don't know. But would you really cut like a 8 if you had a 7-8 in your hand? Like, you would at least keep that option open, right? I know that right now you might have a little bit of a all triplets hand, but at the start you could have just maybe had a Red Dragon only hand. You might still just have a Red Dragon only hand. We don't really know yet. The good news about going for 13 Orphans, or, you know, when you backdoor into a half flush, the name of my NSFW Mahjong memoir, excuse me, I lost sight of myself for a second. But you have a million safe tiles to fold with, and that's the position that I do enjoy being in. 3 of bamboo being a safe tile, let's go. I'm pretty sure 7 of bamboo, yeah, I'm pretty sure 7 of bamboo is going to be fine. 4 of characters, hilariously a safe tile, but only to right lord, right? Still don't want to deal into a crosshair to left lord if we can avoid it. And we got a million gajillion safe tiles, so it's really like, how boldly do we want to play? All right, I'll play boldly. I'm 1 tile. Oh, no. I mean, I'm never getting into Tenpai with this hand. I'm just straight up never doing it. Can I even get into Tenpai here? It's so bad. Like, this hand is so bad for me. I don't think I can win this hand. I just think, like, you know, it's just when you get your bones rolled by a fortune teller, you know what I mean? It's like you go to a fortune teller and they roll the bones, and then it's like, oh, you're gonna have great prosperity, or you're gonna have the worst year of your life. I don't think our bones are very good right now. I think our bones are returning 2 middle fingers. Okay, I mean, I am kind of going for it, but I don't think that this is still a great idea. How else am I doing today? I'm doing okay. Outside of playing Fleetwood Max Landslide, I have been practicing piano. I'm accompanying some friends again for an improv comedy show. I'm excited. This time I'm doing some musical accompaniment, and it's like people do improv based off of the song that is sung. So it's not necessarily musical improv, but there's a little bit of musical theater, and then there's some improv. So I'm very excited. I'll be playing piano, and I'll be doing a little bit of improv as well, so I'm a little scared, you know? You don't want to look like a fool with your pants on the ground or anything of that insidious nature. But the songs, because it is AAPI month, are from a musical called Maybe Happy Ending, which is a musical. By the way, don't tell anyone, okay? Because I was like, I was trying to find a way, like, to find some sort of musical outlet for a long, long time. Right Lord did have an all triplets in, and they were waiting for, I mean, this is a slapper. Red Dragon, all triplets, 2 Dora, maybe even 3 Dora. So guaranteed Mangan, maybe even Hanemon. I'm glad that we played a little safe. We could have played safer. 9 of Bamboo could have ruined us. And so I guess I'm most of all, I'm glad that it didn't. Yuck. This is not a good starting hand, folks. Not a great starting hand. Maybe a 2-3-4 mixed triple sequence. But hopefully just a prevalent wind, nothing situation, right? Ooh, speak it, and you might speak it into existence. Okay, that's huge. Southwind, I would hit the pawn button. Would I open up my hand for anything else? Heck no, abso-freaking-lutely not. It's Southwind or bust right now, and then we can talk about opening our hand for some other shapes. But as of right now, absolutely not. The songs are Maybe Happy Ending. So yeah, I'm a fake musical fan in the sense that I was trying to tell people, I'm just trying to like meet people and find other musical people. And so I was telling them, I've done gigs as like a musical theater accompanist, and that's true. It's genuinely true. In college, I did, West Side Story. We also did a show called The Wild Party. Ironically, the only party that I went to in college. No, that's also not true, but it's a funny, self-deprecating thing to say. So, it's not my first time doing musical theater accompaniment, and I miss doing it. I miss feeling like you're on a team of some sort. And I know it's a team where there's only like, it's just you, the accompanist, and like maybe 1 or 2 vocalists, but it still feels nice. You're still working towards a similar goal. I'm having like an epiphany right now. It's like, is that why I like playing League of Legends? And is that why playing music with other people feels infinitely more rewarding? Because the people in real life that I'm playing music with are, checks notes, nice to me. But anyway, so I'm excited about all of this. But every single time they send me sheet music, or it's like they talk about musical theater shows, I'm like, oh, cool. Because I not that I'm not into it, it's just I don't know a lot of shows. I genuinely don't know a lot of shows. I haven't seen a lot of shows. And so I feel like there's like a fake fan. I genuinely feel like a fake fan. And I know nobody's ever going to be like, oh, you like musical theater? Name every single musical. Like, obviously not. And I know the major ones, obviously, but not the minor ones. That's a musical theory joke. Okay, all right, whatever. All right, the Left Lord calls Riichi. What am I going to do here? God. I mean, West Wind surely is fine. Oh, my God. My heart stopped for a second. I could always, because 6 of Circles as well. Here's the dastardly part. I don't want to. Oh my God, I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. I YOLO send it here if I can. If I end on a double-sided weight, yes, I YOLO send. Why? I want to be in that dealer seat for as long as humanly possible. All right, this is now a little freaky, but the 6 of Circles and the 7 of Circles are safe. So at this point, we cannot pawn into the Southwind, right? The Southwind, I'm just going to use it as my pair, and hopefully we can call some sort of chasing Riichi, after Left Lord. If we can win this hand in the dealer seat, that's going to go wild. Getting to stay in the dealer seat is awesome. Right Lord not folding with a red 5, you're some sort of sicko. I know what you are. Say it out loud. You're a sicko. This is, oh my God, no, they actually had a great hand. Oh my God, okay. Some sort of, oh yeah, it's just a white dragon retro. What the helly? Me trying to stay relevant. What the helly? No one even says that anymore. That's like 3 weeks old at this point. Oh God. Oh, you're behind the times, old man. So I've never heard of Maybe Happy Ending. I didn't know that Darren Criss of Glee and Star Kid fame was like in the show. It's a more modern show. The cast recording came out like 2 years ago. No, 1 year ago in 2025. And so because it's AAPI month, all the songs this month are from Maybe Happy Ending. Very cute, very cool. I've been learning the songs. They're cool. This is probably for like 3 people out there, okay? This musical hot take is for like 3 people out there. Welcome to the channel, by the way. The songs are in keys that are easier to play. And you're like, Yusong, isn't that better for you as a musician? Some of the songs are in C major. Isn't that better for you? So for those of you who don't know, like C major, it's just white keys. And you don't even have to like be on the lookout. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, I just try to fold. You pawn this and then you cut the 7 of characters. Meaning that I think tiles around the 7 of characters are really dangerous. And I don't know if you've noticed this one, but all I have are character tiles. So I might try to go for a full flush. I don't want to deal into this. And like, this is a sickening part about all this. Left Lord, if they sumo, right Lord pays the dealer penalty, which I'm kind of okay with. How close am I to Tenpai? I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai, but I don't know if I ever want to risk throwing another character suit tile again in my entire adult life. 7 of characters, another one gets thrown. It's also bad for us. We would love to see at least one. I would be happy with 2 copies of the 7 of characters. Excuse me. But now the likelihood of that is really low. So C major is like, there's no sharps and there's no flats. Other keys, like if you're in G major, and then sometimes you'll see the note F, and your brain will be like, oh, well, we have to make that a sharp because we're in frickin' G major. So you have to, like, extra steps. Every key other than C major, there's, like, extra steps. Well, if you're in A, every time you play a C or a F or a G, oh, you got to make those sharps. So just, you enjoying this, huh? You sicko, huh? You like thinking about all these sharps and flats and et cetera, et cetera? Ah! Are you kidding me? Oh my god, my hand was so good. Oh no. Oh no, now it's South 4. Okay, we can still get out of this even if we sumo like a 2 to a 3 Han hand. Oh no, did I play this horribly? Because if we end South 4, and if we could finagle it such that no one is above 30,000 points, which is not that difficult, right? Definitely not that difficult. We get to move into the West rounds, where if you die in the West rounds, you die in real life. It's not a bad hand to do that, right? I think if we sumo Green Dragon, 1 Dora, and then like 1 other thing. I think we need 1 other thing. I would love to see a West Wind right now. That would go really, really hard. Riichi is also nice. Drawing into Green Dragon would go impeccably hard right now. I don't know if I'm allowed to pawn the Green Dragon. I don't know if I'm allowed to pawn the first one I see. I'll tell you this much right now. If I ever see an 8 of bamboo, if I draw an 8 of bamboo, there's no shot I'm opening up this hand. The value proposition for Riichi, I can't. I would love to cheat, but I can't. I genuinely can't. Okay, value proposition for Riichi still goes oingo boingo here. If I pawn, I need a direct hit on left lord. But I think there's still some stuff we could do here. I think there's still some stuff we can do here. No memes. Genuinely no memes. I can chi into another copy of the Dora. That's pretty nice. I can draw into another copy of the Dora. Maybe use that as our pair. Wait for a 6-9 or something silly like that. So that's also kind of cute. A crossroad, I wouldn't be surprised to see them pawning the Southwind. Okay, you want to stay in the dealer seat, that's fine. If you want to ruin someone else's life, by the way, like if you have all triplets and you run the pants off of somebody else, I guess I'm okay with that as well. You have a half flush in the circle suit? I don't think so, but you could. So we got to be a little bit careful about that. Oh, no. Hopefully we don't lose this game. But also, like, I mean, we've been living large lately, so, you know, it's only natural, I suppose, to have the worst Mahjong game of your life occasionally. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. We might be able to wait on a 3 or a 6 or a 9 of circles. Red 5 in the character suit is our nut draw right now. Red 5 in the character suit is our nut draw. I kind of have to take whatever I can get to make it into Tenpai. Unfortunately, that's not a tile that can get us there. I could cut, what, 3 of bamboo followed by 2 of bamboo? Hawk 2 of bamboo? I don't even hate that. Am I nuts? Have I lost it? I love being able to accept another copy of the Dora. That's a very important part of this game plan. If I get a direct hit on anybody else, no, direct hit, I have to direct hit left lord so that no one's above 30,000. Or sumo with a 3 Han hand. If I sumo on the Dora, oh, I don't even know if that's enough if I sumo on the Dora. Is this 3 Han 30? Uh-oh, we gotta make some calculations right now. Non-dealer, 3 Han 30 is 3,900. You would pay out 1,300? No. How do I divide 1,000, 2,000. So you would lose 2,000. Ah, okay. Another Riichi stick has hit the table. Okay, that's good. I'm not allowed to play defense. I'm genuinely not even freaking allowed to play defense. If someone else wants to ruin their life into this Riichi, they can go ahead and ruin their life into this Riichi before me. I don't want to do that. You are popping off as well. It's super scary. If you deal in, I need Right Lord to kill you. Like, I need them to just absolutely eviscerate you with a Baimon or something. A sumo from Right Lord is also our worst nightmare in the sense that it's just not very conducive to a Yusong dub right now. Oh no, I don't like the tiles that I have to discard into this. I hate that I have to cut 2 of... We're probably doomed. Okay, Khan goes wild. It can give us some more Dora. It did not. It also didn't deal in, thus effectively ending their life. I have to go for this. This is so sad. Oh no! Is this just prevalent win 1 Dora, though? We might get to repeat in South 4. Okay, we do get to repeat in South 4. Dude, if I still sumo a 3-Han 30, isn't that dank enough? Isn't that dank enough? Half outside hand maybe with this one? I don't really know. I don't really want to go for the half outside hand. But if you're but we need some value. I don't think I'm allowed to press the pawn button here because now direct hitting a crossword doesn't even get me out of last. I would need to I need to sumo something big here. So I'm literally not allowed to call pawn or chi or anything of that ilk. 2, 3, 4 mixed triple sequence. Yeah, I'm nasty. I'm nasty. I can maybe do a Riichi for a 2, 3, 4 mixed triple sequence. The Dora getting discarded is the worst day of my life. Would have loved to accept the Dora for ourselves. 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence also kind of exists. I don't know. I need more value in this hand. Us drawing into a south win also goes incredibly hard. Riichi, prevalent win, sumo might get us there as well, right? Pure straight in the character? No way. That seems awful. That's just a little too far away from me right now. Carol King, I don't think so. Folks, we're probably doomed. I'm not gonna. This is your pilot speaking. We're probably doomed, but I'm still gonna try to play to my outs. That 8 of bamboo deal in when we dealt into Left Lord White Dragon 3 Dora when we cut the 8 of bamboo. Maybe we just should have played safer, but I don't know if we had like that many tiles that we could actually play safer on. There weren't that many character suit tiles that actually looked good. Okay. All right. Yeah. 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence. Mixed triple Yonkler. And then 9 of bamboo also goes hard, right? 9 of bamboo gives us a half outside hand as well. Riichi, half outside hand, Sanshoku. Sumo Mangon. Sumo Mangon will go unspeakably hard right now, so that's also nice. Don't say it. Unspeakably hard. What, did someone just give me a compliment? Ew. I want to apologize. I sincerely want to apologize. I want to apologize to everyone watching along at home. Now would I pawn Southwind? It's kind of interesting. Southwind 2 Dora Sumo could get us there. That's a 3-Han 30. That's a 3-Han 30 for sure. Eastwind, I don't know, but it's kind of like a nice safe top. Us drawing into another Green Dragon is probably the nuttiest draw we could even conceive of. Like, the Green Dragon draw right now goes so hard. Green Dragon 3 Dora Sumo goes incredibly hard. Unfortunately, we can't even direct hit someone for that hand and win. We still, unfortunately, need a sumo, in order for us to have any chance at actually prolonging this game and actually coming back into, I'm not going to even say second or first, I'm just going to even say third. Okay, a lot of people starting to get a little active right now. That's fine. Is this Michelle Obama's initiative to get healthy? Okay, I drew into Southwind triplet. Riichi, prevalent win 2 Dora. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Is it gonna slap? I mean, I don't know. Oh God, how I can't go for mixed triple sequence in this hand. Like it's too far away. Oh no, I can't play defense. Look at how slow this hand was to get anything going. Do I chi? I don't even hate the idea of chiing right now because nothing else matters if we sumo on the Dora. Like prevalent win Dora is 3-Han 30. Oh my God, that's like a good effing shape. Grab a bucket and a mop. 2 of characters might come out from left lord again. I hate that I have to discard all these tiles. Like, this is such a harrowing position. I do not like this, Sam I am. I do not like this 4th place I am. You know what I mean? Okay, sure. All right, fine. I can't do, I have to play this hand the way it is. So, that's okay. I don't think we played the worst that we've ever played in our entire lives. Don't get me wrong. 4th place is absolutely a giga stinker. It's a turbo stinker, but like, it's okay. What were you talking about C major? A lot of the songs in more modern musicals are written in like easier keys. And I don't know if it's like, well, back in my day, I don't know what kind of like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It just feels like, because in comparing this to like Into the Woods, for example, Into the Woods was a nightmare to learn. But the arrangement sounded more like dense, and it sounded more like satisfying. And I'm not saying that the music from Maybe Happy Ending doesn't sound satisfying. It does, but it's just like the key is easier and the music is easier. And I'm not saying that easier equals worse. I'm not trying to be a pretentious pedant about the entire situation, but it's an interesting comparison. I don't know if anyone else has had thoughts about that. Please share in the down below or in the Discord if you can. 31 to 37. Oh, I could have just. I was yapping too hard. I didn't see that the 9 of characters is literally Gemboots right now. It's literally so safe. But I don't know like how we win after that. 4 concentric. I mean, these tiles still probably come out. 37 to 31. Like, I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? I'm genuinely okay with that. I hate it. Don't get me wrong. I hate it. You wanted me to cut 1 of bamboo followed by 1 of bamboo? You know, it's 36 to 36. It's literally equivalent. So I'm not going to be mad at you. But this is not Tenpai and this is Tenpai. So it's a tricky spot. We could have won this game too. We could have won this hand as well. A lot of things could have gone differently. But I don't hate this. It's looking safe for everybody at the table right now, you know? Me when I get an appetizer sampler at Applebee's. It's looking good for everyone at the table right now. And, you know, it still takes us a little longer to get into Tenpai, but it's maybe a safer route. Okay. And then don't even grade me on this last hand. I needed to be bricked with value, and you know that. This was unthinkable for you. But you didn't even consider the Sanshoku? Like, I don't know if Maka has a plan right now. I think Maka just might be trying to get me into Tenpai. Which, by the way, if that's your prerogative, sure. But I'm trying to make some real effing money. I'm trying to make some real effing money. A 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku, and now I can't ever discard the door. I literally cannot. You wanted me to cut 2 of bamboo. That's fine, but like again, what's your plan? It's genuine. Like, you want me to, like, if I cut if I do what they want me to do, and I cut this, and then, okay, say I draw into 2 of circles. I call Riichi. Oh, no, that's a good idea. Because Riichi prevalent when sumo is just enough. Riichi prevalent when sumo is enough. This is a tricky hand to play. This is genuinely a tricky hand to play. If we draw into a green dragon, we're still feeling okay. Man. I don't know. I think we could have maybe piloted this one a little bit better, Sully style. But also, it's not like we were given very many like good paths, you know? Like this is, I feel like all of this is still pretty arguable. It's like this situation. It's just this discard. But it's not. There's no unequivocally correct option here, you know? It's 30 compared to 0. But at least it's only a 30-point difference and not a 70-point one, you know? I don't know if that's the wrong way to think about it. It probably is. Okay, a little bit of a bummer. But we've been running pretty hot lately, so I'm not going to let that tilt me off of the face of the planet. Now, 2 4th places in a row, you might not ever... I might delete my entire YouTube channel. But 1 4th place in a row will take that on the chin. Folks, that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the genre, make sure to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. So it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Thank you to everyone who's supporting me on Patreon. It means the world to me. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.